Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transit Mercury. The transiting Mercury is in opposition with natal Jupiter. The way the transiting Mercury behaves in opposition with natal Jupiter depends on the position of the natal Jupiter. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in aspect with natal Jupiter. But the basics are this. The transit of Mercury opposite Jupiter brings big ideas and big plans, and you should feel optimistic and sociable. Although you feel optimistic and have big ideas, they are usually unrealistic. This leads to mental restlessness and you cannot concentrate on your immediate tasks. You will also overestimate your abilities or underestimate the situation you are in. You have many ideas and cover many areas, but to make the most of this transit, you will need to narrow your view or take on fewer projects. This transit is difficult like most oppositions, although it suggests a challenge to your sense of the bigger picture and the future. The main thing to watch out for is overconfidence in your thinking. As this is exactly what can lead to errors in judgment without we mention that words can sometimes come out of the mouth too easily due to the inability to concentrate, because there is too much information coming to you. And any exaggeration when it comes to communication can bring conflicts into your life. Even for an education that can currently expand your possibilities, you seem unable to accept. You don't tend to discipline your mind or focus on mental matters unless it involves an element of gambling, playing or risk-taking. Alternatively, the information you receive now may be impractical or lead you astray. Although the facts that emerge challenge your larger philosophy, you will find in them justification for theories that you considered implausible. There is a tendency here to skip, exaggerate, and gloss over details or believe that you can handle more than you can, so be careful not to overestimate your abilities and make promises that you cannot keep, especially when it comes to important decisions or business negotiations. Then it was more worthwhile to get professional advice. Most of you who are not careful enough will end up being misunderstood, and you won't even understand what you said. The priority is learning from another person and conveying one's own ideas and perceptions to others. This is where many should find a balance between what they believe in and their ways of criticizing, between their general perspective and the details. So avoid jumping into something without planning ahead, as your compass needs adjusting. Read something that will expand your mind, plan a trip or vacation. Hear from someone who has important information for you or to text or call someone else to bring something to light. The lucky nature of Jupiter can bring many opportunities for success, but greed or overconfidence would lead to loss or embarrassment. So moderation is key. This is generally a quick transit that occurs once a year, every 6 to 7 years or 13 years apart. Mercury will make a series of 3 oppositions, the middle of which will occur during retrograde motion. The influence itself will not last longer than day 2, and when it ends, you will be disappointed to realize that you cannot achieve your dreams, the dreams that you planned under the influence. These dreams and ideas are best shared with others. Because communications of all kinds now play an important role in your life. Others will question or challenge you, forcing you to examine any weak points in your arguments, which is a good thing in a way. Writing, debating, and public speaking are good ways to improve your communication style, but also to discover lapses in detail. Thus, this influence promotes an easy flow of ideas and can be very helpful for all kinds of discussions, friendly discussions, planning, and negotiations, and you will enjoy engaging in intellectual activities a lot. In conversations, watch yourself so that you don't react just righteously and arrogantly, making it clear to others that you can't be bothered with the details that they would have to deal with anyway. Such a belief or opinion of yours that is too far from social norms will cause controversy. It is essential to strike a balance between being too provocative and too boring. Also avoid interrupting others just to get your point across and don't respond in a self-indulgent way. While others challenge your assumptions, if you keep an open mind, their input will allow you to see things from a different perspective. Also watch out for speeding. Take the day off and have fun, because hard work will probably be the last thing on your mind. Start a debate on your favorite forum, and hear opinions from different people. This way you will better adapt your personal philosophies and visions of the future.